2 minutes.
So as you can see from the screen, that's Mark, I believe, walking into the field. So the teams are really on standby. And just want to do a shout out to the players from KTM as well.
1 minute.
And for players who are watching in the comfort of your home in Australia, Malaysia, Thailand, welcome to Singapore. We have Peter Adams in the camp of KTM X-Bow. So Peter Adams is a player from Royal Empire, but for this event, he's playing for KTM X-Bow. And we have
30 seconds.
Mark, Brian, Nathan as well, and Nick.
20 seconds.
So the game's about to start. Here's Nemesis Legion.
10 seconds.
Let's look at the game start by both teams. A good breakout there by both teams. Both teams staying alive with 5 players. And you can see the Nemesis camp. We have Arif and Awe playing in the central home bunker. And I think it's Ise who's playing on the snake side. Let's take a quick view over at the KTM X-Bow. They have a player in the middle who's running into the center 50s already. And they do have a player in the center W as well, both locking down the snake position. So the snake is under a lot of fire at this moment, with the coach giving him instructions. So let's see how the two snake players are giving them the instruction as well. Not much of a firing from both teams. And here's Arif walking off the field. So Arif got shot as well. And you have a player bunkering Ise, I believe. Oh no, I think it's Said.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
So point to KTM.
Break time 8 minutes 36 seconds. 8 minutes 36.
So if you are joining us right now in Singapore, the score is 1 to KTM X-Bow and 0 to NL Draco Waxes, formerly known as Nemesis Legion. I beg your pardon, it wasn't Ise in the snake. I think it was Said.
1 minute.
So the score now is 1-0 as we see both teams getting ready on the respective field.
Seconds.
So from NL Draco Vexus, we have Sai, we have Awe.
20 seconds.
I'm not sure if I think we have Ise as well. Daniel is here.
10
is here
seconds.
with us. Nazim, I think Kevin is playing with them as well. Kevin from Muddy Water Boys. play it safe. And KTM has the upper hand with the player in the middle of the field. All players are still alive at this moment. Cannot believe it.
Oh, one guy just got shot out.
Yeah, we saw Awi walking off the field at this moment.
So NL Jacko is down by one player. Everyone staying back, not moving up at the moment. Oh, and NL Jacko, yeah, entering the street.
From Nemesis Legion. You see the coach giving him very clear instruction on what he needs to do. Of course, you can see the center player from W that's walking down.
Yep, he's pinning him down, making sure he doesn't move. And but the snake corner has a backup behind. They most already try to pin the center W down, and yes, the snake player is moving down.
So you can see the snake player crawling sneakily into the central W. And you can see him playing a very smart move, using his legs to push the bunker so that he's drawing fire to the small little kick. It's a very smart move by this player. I think it's Sai, if I'm not wrong. Very smart move. Just need to be very patient and really try to draw the fire.
Oh, but he's really getting pinned down. And then we have some movement on the Dorito side for KTM X-Bow up to the 50. Oh, and then now Draco moving up the Dorito side as well.
So we have another Draco player.
Oh, we got shot out.
Out the field from Dorito. And he was shot by the center W, which is doing a lot of damage to the Nemesis team. And we have Mark coming into the center W again. So I think there are two players out there.
Yep, and they are vising on the Dorito side now.
And his shot, Mark is shot. Well done, side. Oh, his shot.
Oh,
So
very good move there.
The Australia player is clean. I think he got an upper hand. He came out wide, and Sai was looking inward, and therefore he was a little bit slow to react. But by the time he saw him, it was a little bit too late. And of course, with KTM X-Bow, you can see that they have two players arrived in the field.
2 minutes.
So you thought that was the end of the game, but with composure, they are really playing it safe. And making it really stealth for the Nemesis Legion player to guess where they are. I think that's Gerald.
Yep, and then KTM X-Bow. KTM X-Bow getting that point, so they're up 2.
Next set, NL Draco playing 3. NL Draco playing 3.
Oh, but NL Draco will be playing with 3 because of penalty that they suffered on the last player.
You can see. So he was slow to react, and therefore he tried to swing and fire a couple of shots, and resulted in the penalty that was given for their next game. So they're coming out with only 3 players in the next game. So unfortunately for NL Draco, but I'm sure they will be able to come back. So that's 2 points to KTM X-Bow.
Yep, and there's still 5 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock, so anything is still possible. Now switching back sides, NL Draco will be playing home. I think it's
30 seconds.
See the 3 players
20 seconds.
from Nemesis going into the field. I think they are going to play a very defensive stance. At the same time, you should be expecting the KTM X-Bow players to really charge down the field.
10 seconds.
Judging from the game that's going to be played, right now with 2 points in hand, there's no rush. They might even take it easy and really just run down the time. So I'm right, they are not taking it aggressively, they are basically running down the time, making it a little bit more difficult for Nemesis Legion to come back in the later half of the game. So there's a lot of comfort coming in from KTM X-Bow. You can see the players going to the stick 50s.
Towel.
So the towel has been thrown.
Towel thrown by
Smart move by the
and
coach
Under crew.
by
2
trying to make a
minutes.
point.
Score goes to KTM X-Bow.
Of course, the game has not ended yet with 3 points in hand
They score KTM
and
3
5 minutes to play.
and
There's still a
0.
chance and opportunity for
They score 5 minutes,
NL
2
Draco
seconds.
Waxes
5
to
minutes,
make a
2
comeback into the game.
seconds.
So very smart move by the coach. In fact, he threw the game away so that it gives him a little bit more time for the team to come back out again. Of course, with outnumbered number of players in the field, it was an easy decision to make. But credits to KTM X-Bow for not pushing the game too hard and really trying to play the game in a very safe manner. So I'm seeing a lot of Nathan McDonald running into the center W. So let's hope he can continue to do that in the as we run into the game.
1 minute.
Alright, so I'm just checking the screens now and make sure everything's okay. Let's go back to the starting frame. Score now is KTM X-Bow 3. Just update the scores.
Thirty seconds. $20.
So time left on the clock is 5 minutes and 2 seconds. Still lots of time, anything can happen, but it is a race to 4. So definitely
seconds.
KTM X-Bow is going to try to get one more point and finish off this game. Right, so both teams playing it safe, not really moving up. NL Draco losing a body.
Alright, so for viewers who are watching us right now, it's a game between KTM X-Bow, who's playing on the away side, as well as NL Draco Waxes from Malaysia. And at this point, the game is in favor of KTM X-Bow. They have already gotten 3 points in the bag and really taking their time and running down the time and not rushing into the game.
Yup, let's watch now what looks like the last 2 players of NL Draco. NL Draco now entering the snake, moving up.
You can see that he's being held back by the player from the W, and therefore he's not being able to move up any further.
Yup, and KTM X-Bow having a snake insert, moving in. Who is looking down the tape.
So one of these teams are going to America, hopefully, with a free entry to the NXL, and of course free planes as well during the event. So we are happy to be representing GI Sportz over here in Asia, to be able to run this GI Sportz Singapore Cup. We hope that all the teams that are coming out here to play with us will enjoy their time and really have a happy time out here in Singapore. We have only 34 teams, so it will be easy for us to run the event. So you can see that one player from NL Draco Waxes just got shot up. And we've only a Dorito player left in the game. I think the game is going to end pretty soon. in favor of KTM X-Bow. And just right here in front of me, I think it's Peter Adams, standing comfortably in the middle of the field, taking his own time to stroll. I was requesting for a paint check by the ref. And we have Brian walking off the field. Well done, Brian. I'm sure this is not the last of what we can see from Arnold Draco races. I believe
Game finished.
as the game rolls on, these guys are coming back out really hard and giving the rest of the other team a fight for their money as well. So the next two teams that will be entering the field.
Next game, Rascal Malaysia home, Raw Empire away.
We have Rascal Malaysia.
Seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
So ISA1 versus KTM X-Bow. Let's see what's happened. Oh, that's a fantastic break by ISA1. Let's watch ISA1 now. Oh, player walking out for KTM X-Bow. And also ISA1 losing a body. ISA1 losing another body. It's a sudden drop in firepower.
Foul thrown by ISA1.
So ISA1 throwing the towel, not leaving leaving
2
more time
minutes.
for the next.
Point goes to KTM X-Bow.
So KTM X-Bow getting
8
points.
minutes forward.
One minute.
Quick shout out to our main sponsor, GI Sportz. Thank you so much for sponsoring our event. And as well, we have ActiTape as the official sports tape for the event. They'll be giving out free sample tape to all participants, and as well as a free ActiTape gift pack, which I think includes like a scissors, the tape itself, and an instructional DVD to the champion, Division 1 champion team.
20 seconds.
So we see both teams re-entering the field for the second game. KTM X-Bow getting the first point. 8 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock.
10 seconds.
So there's a quick kill by ISA1. And one of the six side players is walking on the field now. it's always exciting to watch Iceland play. These guys are always really very sharp in their shooting. They are always very accurate. You can see one of the twins, I think it's Bailey, shooting 3 players out running to the center field.
Yep, running past the 50 and surviving right there is quite a task. And now continue moving up the center.
And he's still alive,
Yep.
which is the amazing thing about that. He's running out of the field. He got shot as well, so he didn't survive long. But then again, I think this last remaining player from KTM X-Bow is really holding on to the fort.
I think that's Pop.
There's Pop running to the center and managed to catch a glimpse of him as KTM X-Bow throws the
Point
ball.
approved.
So
2
well done
minutes.
to
One goes to
Team
Icon.
Aisawan for taking the
Game
first
score
point.
1-1. Game time
You can see
7
him
minutes
making a lot of
2-1.
damage in the field running down the
7
center.
minutes 2-1.
So there are also 3 players alive from Aisawan
Player 6 right?
representing Thailand.
I did not touch that. I want them checked. I did not time that. I didn't time it. Why are they not being checked? Someone else timed it. It wasn't me. I didn't touch it.
I don't know.
I want their players checked.
He asked you to give me
Who
call it
timed
over.
it? Hey, Red. Red.
Yeah, he has a controller.
Excuse me. Hey, guys. I didn't time that. Who timed that? I didn't time it. I want their players checked.
1 minute.
All right, so both teams draw at 1. 7 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock.
Left arm.
30 seconds.
Back here, right leg. Pyro, get him to check it.
20 seconds.
So 20 seconds before the game starts with KTM X-Bow on the home side and Team Aisawan from Thailand playing on the away
10
side.
seconds.
With Aisawan taking the first point of KTM X-Bow. So a player, I think Bailey got shot out. One of the twin brothers.
There's KTM X-Bow moving down the snake. Let's follow him. Both sides losing bodies. I see two people from KTM X-Bow walking out and one guy from Aisawan walking out as well. Oh, we have
It's a very
guy,
tight game between both teams.
guy from KTM X-Bow, yeah, really running to Dorito side and spreading it out.
Yeah, KTM X-Bow winning their first point and coming out really strong. They got their first point against Nemesis. So now they are playing Aisawan. Like I said, we're always have to be very careful of these players.
Oh, and KTM X-Bow is really squeezing the guy out of his bunker and
by Icon.
Point approved.
leaving him no
2
space
minutes.
to hide.
Ball goes to KTM. Case score KTM 2, Iceland 1. Game time 5 minutes 26, 5 to 6.
So point 2 KTM X-Bow. They now lead by 1 point. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock.
One minute. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
5 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Someone now losing by 1 point. Let's see what they can do.
So once again, if you are joining us from anywhere at home and watching the game, welcome to Singapore. Over here at Red Dynasty Paintball Park, you are witnessing the GI Sportz Singapore Cup 2017. The Division 1 games between KTM X-Bow as well as Team Aisaman from Thailand. The game stands at 2-1 with KTM X-Bow taking a point, taking a point against Team Aisaman.
Oh, when someone losing their snake back, but there's still a snake body. And we see KTM X-Bow there moving up the snake and also dominating the center W. I saw one there moving up the snake. Oh, and I
There's
saw
a mad dash running up the center to trade off the W guy. So, well done, man, by Adam holding the snake line, holding the snake tape, and Billy running up the center to trade the player off. It seems like there's a penalty, a 2-for-1. No, a 1-for-1. Let's wait for the referee to give the results.
Point goes to KTM X-Bow.
So point goes to KTM
Case
X-Bow.
score KTM 3.
Wait.
No.
Sorry, set 9 board.
The game
I
is now in
repeat,
void.
set 9 board.
So it's a now in void game for no points with 2 minutes and
No
29
points.
seconds left.
2 minutes.
With KTM X-Bow taking 2 and Aisawan only pinching a point off them.
So game score KTM X-Bow 2, ISO 1. Game time 2 minutes 49, 2 minutes 49.
Why isn't that a reverse point? No, it's not a reverse point. It's just a no point. You call it wrongly. It's not reverse point. It's a null and void because no players were left in the field. Second note. That's great. Full slide. So come join us here at Red Dynasty Paintball Park. For all our Singapore friends who are still sleeping on a Saturday morning,
1 minute.
wake up and come and join us here in Red Dynasty for the GI Sportz Singapore Cup 2017.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Two. So KTM X-Bow now will start at home versus
10
ISA 1 at
seconds.
away. KTM X-Bow up by 1 point. Let's see what ISA 1 is going to do.
Keep the score. We have one that's on top. Oh, you're going to resize it.
Yeah. So players now looking for each other. So there's only 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. I think it's a 101.
Tower.
Foul thrown by Iceland.
Point of crease. 2 minutes.
Point go to KTM. Game score KTM 3, ISO 1. Game time 1 minute 4 seconds. 1:04.
So yeah, KTM getting 3 points now. It's going to be hard for
1 minute.
ISA 1 to come back with only 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock.
Seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 60 seconds.
21 minutes left on the clock.
So only a minute left in the clock with KTM X-Bow taking 3 points off someone. So they are going to go very aggressive and the other team is going to go very defensive as well. So you can see moving now. Oh, and he got blasted up.
Game over.
We ran out of time. Set null and void.
Game score KTM Crossbow 3, ISO 1.
Raw Empire versus KTM X-Bow.
We are starting the game soon. Players, please clear the field. We are starting the game soon. Players, please clear the field. Thank you. Our next game, Team Raw Empire home. KTM Crossbow away. Raw Empire home, KTM Crossbow away. Players, please get ready. 2 minutes.
Two minutes.
Team Raw Empire home. Raw Empire home, KTM Crossbow away. Players, get ready.
Players are not here yet. Yeah, it's gonna start soon. Yeah.
Dominic, there's camera inside, right? How many cameras you have?
4.
All six side.
One 5 lah. One being point me. He was 4. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. I was so shocked. The first time also I scared I blow the thing.
Because of the it's not like the high end 4K.
Yeah, it's 720p ni, but usually streaming is 720p. Yeah, so it's normal. Yeah, the quality is still quite sharp. Yeah, acceptable lah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why all six side?
Because we were just trying to wire.
Wireless
Oh,
technology.
trying. Soon.
My school teach me, but I never learn.
See.
The other side, you have
Yeah.
That one.
Wait lah, slowly lah. We must do wireless. Too far already. Right, players are into the field now. You see Raw Empire getting the guns chronoed.
Seconds.
At least it's cool. So the weather is cooling down at the moment. It's actually quite a
20
cool
seconds.
breeze that I'm feeling right now. So there is a hint that there might be some showers coming up.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. We have Raw Empire at home versus KTM X-Bow at away. See both teams break out. Pretty aggressive on the KTM X-Bow side. Let's watch KTM X-Bow as they enter the field, as enter the snake, and is supporting insert player, pinning the snake side down and all the way to the 50s. Looking in and shooting out the center W. Well done. Well done. Moving on. This snake player is really deadly at the moment. Moving from bunker to bunker and shooting out. The coach is definitely doing his job as well. Oh, and he gets shot. Oh, and the snake back also gets shot. Not sure where all the paintball's coming from. Who's left on the field? Let's see.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to KTM Crossbow.
So KTM X-Bow getting that point. And the sun has really gone down quite a lot. Overcast with clouds. Yes!
1 minute. Seconds. 20 seconds.
And both teams cheering on their players.
10
As
seconds.
we go on to the second game, KTM X-Bow getting first game. And Raw really pushing out hard, all the way up to the 50s. Bunkers going down, strong gusts of wind has happened. Well done. KTM X-Bow is really aggressive when they want to be really running from one end to the other end.
Point
Really
approved.
unexpected.
2
I'm
minutes.
sure the guy
Point
didn't see
goes
that
to
coming.
KTM.
And KTM
Game
X-Bow
for KTM Crossbow 2. Raw Empire 0.
getting
Game
a
time
second point.
7 minutes 41. 7 minutes 41. Players switch sides.
1 minute.
Body. Yes.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Alright, so third game, KTM X-Bow getting 2 points already. Game time left 7 minutes 41 seconds. Team checks on the snake bag guy. It's clean. Oh, KTM X-Bow snake guy getting shot out. I think that's a trade in the center W. Let's watch Raw. They're down 2 points. They gotta do something. Moving up to the center W. I think that is Shane. Oh, I think he spots someone. Runs back, pops out the other side. See whether he managed to shoot. Oh, he runs down. Yeah, well done.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to Raw.
Raw being able to pull one back.
Game score KTM 2, Raw 1. Game time 6 minutes 41. 6 minutes 41.
One minute. Seconds.
Right, switching sides. Raw Empire now play away. KTM X-Bow plays home.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
That frame is stuck. Raw stick play getting shot out. One man down. Pushing out the middle. Oh, and a nice one by KTM shooting over the center W. Getting the center guy out.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to KTM X-Bow. Game score KTM 3-1. Game time 5 minutes 4-0. 5 minutes 4-0.
One minute. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
'Cause they've got a camera down, so let's just watch raw. Oh, and so Raw Empire has 2 guys in the sneak, but I think KTM X-Bow has already advanced up past 50 on the Dorito side, but they are looking to find each other. Looks like Raw doesn't know where the shots are coming from. Okay, so now KTM definitely at an advantage. Yeah, it's pretty hard when you're in the sneak and you have a guy coming for you. You can't, once you pop up, even before you can get your gun up, you got a gun on you, and there's a high chance that he'll be able to fire off before you. So KTM getting another point, bringing them 2 points up.
Game finished.
Point goes to KTM X-Bow. Game score 4-1. Game over.
So that's the end. KTM X-Bow getting the max of 4 points, ending the game.
Next game, and I'll just go back
Towel.
Towel thrown by Helen.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to KTM. Game score 2-0. Game time 4 minutes 34 seconds. 4 minutes 34. Players take sides.
Sorry, I didn't have hands. So I'm eating my breakfast. Not yet.
1 minute. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds.
Can you join me for a while?
Yeah?
Can you join me for a while?
Yeah, sure. Oh, what? Just talking.
Yeah. Come on, I could wait. Alright, we have Hazli.
Hazrul.
Hazrul, sorry. sorry. Hazrul
That's okay.
with Winter Flying from Above.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up? We're at game number 25. KTM X-Bow versus Helens SG.
Yeah.
The KTM X-Bow is already up by 2 points.
Yep, 2 point by KTMs.
Yep. KTM I think is doing quite well this event.
Yes, they're doing quite well since yesterday. It seems like there are no lost point
Wow,
from KTM. If not mistake.
I haven't looked at the scoreboard recently, but yeah.
Yeah, keep
It's the
watching them
latest update.
keep watching them since yesterday. It's awesome
That's
team.
good. That's good. So how do you find the event so far?
Marvelous. Awesome.
Awesome, thank you so much.
We must have a lot of fun since yesterday. Watching those players very pumped up. And plus, you guys have a good field. Awesome
Thank you. It's your first time here, is it?
Yes, my first time.
Thank you for coming to Singapore and covering our event.
Thank you.
We definitely hope to see you more often.
Thank you for accepting me.
Definitely, anytime. All medias are definitely welcome with open arms to come cover our event.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes in the range of the fire.
Yes.
We see this Helens guy slowly moving up. I think KTM X-Bow guy at the home is not noticing where he is.
Yes.
He might just pop up and
Oh yeah. Okay.
give him a shot. Yep, he's still not shooting. Oh yeah. I think he got shot on the gun. Oh damn.
Wasted.
That's such a waste.
It seems like KTM already scored 2, right?
Yep, KTM is already up to 2. It's
Yeah.
Division 1 race to 4, so there's
Yes.
still time. The time now is, they're running short of time. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds left. You can see the
Yes.
scoreboard over there.
Yes, 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So what they can do?
So yeah,
So Hellions,
Yup.
Hellions SG, Singapore.
LMSSD really needs to get something done and close this game if they want to secure this point and maybe go for a draw.
Yep.
But it's going to be hard. There's I see there is
It's, for me, for my personal opinion, it's quite impossible to catch up. With
it's
1
going to be
minute
an
plus.
uphill task to
60 seconds.
Yeah, 60 second
60
lockdown.
seconds.
1 minute.
Well, at this point, it's also nothing to lose.
Yep.
Go all out and give it a try.
Yes, correct. Just go out, bleed or something.
Yeah.
At least get 1 point.
If you're just gonna wait and waste the time, it's just gonna end and lose the game.
Yep.
You see one guy in the center W and also one guy in the Dorito side. Right.
And
So he did finally make a move, but he got bunker as well.
Yep.
And KTM X-Bow is advancing now
20
on
seconds
all
left.
fronts.
Towel.
Oh, tower.
Foul thrown by Hellion.
And the Hellions
Point crew.
giving up in a
2
way to throw the towel and
Ball goes to crossbow.
not let his last man being bunkered by 3 or 4 guys.
Still a good move. Well, actually, I'm also looking forward to see after this game is Rascal and
Game score 3-0.
I saw one we're playing home and versus Rascals.
yeah, that's one of
Yeah.
the big games.
Yeah, one of the big games is basically Thailand versus Malaysia.
Yes.
2 powerhouses from
Two
each country.
Yep.
Yeah, so final score for KTM X-Bow, KTM 2 has KTM 2, Hellions SG 0.
Congrats, KTM.
Sorry, 3. They managed to
3?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
they,
three.
they threw the point. They threw the point, so they get 3 points.
1 minute.
All right, so we're moving on to the next game.
Next game.
Let me update the scoreboards. ISA 1.
No, it's not next game yet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because when you throw the point, there is still
Yes.
19 seconds left on the clock.
19 seconds. KTM lead by 3.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds.
Are you covering any teams in particular?
Nope.
All right, this
I
overall.
just come here to cover
10
all the
seconds.
teams if I can.
Thank you so much for doing this.
It's okay. It's small matter. It's a paintball community. Right, for the paintball.
So we see a breakdown by both teams. Oh, Hellion seems to be going up hard in the
10
front.
seconds left.
7 seconds.
Come on, aliens. Just make your last move.
Over.
And that's game over. Yeah, so final score KTM X-Bow 3, Hellions SG 0.
Congrats, KTM.
Set by Roy. Game over. Game score 3-0.
So next game, ISA 1 versus Rascals.
Yes, ISA 1 versus Rascal.
Next game we have Team ISO on home to Moscow, Malaysia away. Players get ready. 2 minutes.
So who's the lineup from the Rascal?
Well done.
So the next 2 teams that are coming back out again is Rascal from Malaysia, and they are playing against KTM X-Bow, a team comprising of players from Australia. So the Australia team, or the KTM X-Bow, has been winning and really got on a high yesterday. I didn't watch their earlier games. Did they got the earlier games?
From what I heard, I think they haven't lost a game.
They haven't
yet.
lost a single game.
Yeah.
All right, so
they're doing really well.
So they are playing 4 up. So let's see if they can conclude the game by winning the last game of the day.
Yep, and we have powerhouses from Malaysia as well. Rascals Malaysia.
Mark, you are the Mark who has that tomahawk hair a couple of years ago. Fuck, man, you grew so much. What the fuck happened to you?
Busted my knee.
What? Oh, you busted your knee.
Yeah.
Okay. They can't hear you. Why don't you put Mark here for a while when they start the game? So just for a couple of minutes, if you can.
And coaching.
And coaching. I won't take you long.
Yeah, let's take a sip for a while.
So Mark's here with us, and Mark's from Australia. This is the same Mark Daly. If you guys can remember, the guy with the tomahawk hair in the WCA. So you've grown such a little bit because he had obvious injury. Tell us a little bit more, Mark.
Yeah, no, we're going to put our hair up this weekend, but there's no hairdryer in the hotel, so I couldn't put it up. But yeah, it's a good tournament, international tournament. First time back since the knee operation, so it's been very good event.
Your first time playing in Singapore as well?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
how was it? You like the weather?
It's same as back home in Brisbane. So
alright, so you're used to it.
In summer, so yeah, pretty used to it. But no, the event's running really smoothly. Everything's running really well.
Right.
Paint shooting brilliantly.
How are you guys doing for the whole entire day?
Yeah, we're doing good. Gameplay's a little bit different today.
All right, well done.
Yesterday was a lot more aggressive. Today people are sitting back a little bit more. But yeah, we're just trying to play it, hold the team, hold the players up, and just shoot them as they're running.
All right, we don't want to hold Mark any longer. He's coaching the team. So we'll see Mark in a short while.
Cool.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to the field.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you so much.
If they can hear me.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. I'm sure they
20
can.
seconds.
All right, so here you have it. KTM X-Bow from Australia and Rascal Malaysia going in to have a game of their own. And I believe it's the last game for both teams.
Yep. This is actually the last game for the Division 1 qualifying.
Right. So the last game for the qualifiers.
And KTM X-Bow losing a point off the break. Rascals Malaysia losing a player as well.
Well, you can see Brian from the KTM X-Bow team standing on the Coke can, looking down the Dorito side. Not realizing that there's a player that's going up the center W. So both players are in the center W at this moment.
Yep, but on different sides. Okay.
So you can see Harris coming up. Both players traded off. Both players traded off. And
so we're left with the Dorito players now. Looks like it's going to be a one-on-one.
Yep, so that's Peter Adams, who is playing for Empire, who is now playing for KTM X-Bow for the weekend. I think he spotted the guy in Dorito. He's going in slowly. It's a one-on-one game between both players. So let's see how is it for both of them. So I think Peter has a slight advantage because Mark Daly, who's the coach of the team, is just standing right behind him, giving him all the instructions of where the players is standing and how he should be playing. And over there in the Dorito side, I can't really see who that player is.
And although KTM X-Bow's coach is on his side, but he's being blocked by the center W, so you can't really see where the
and he's slowly moving. And he's slowly moving into the buzzer.
Yeah.
So he might be going for the buzzer while trying to pin the player down. So I think the Rascal player will really need to be smart and just basically lock in and try to secure the buzzer.
Right side, fucking right side.
So as time is running down for both teams, both players are on high alert at this moment.
Left, posting left, sliding, posting left, left.
So you can see that in a one-on-one situation, the referees are not supposed to go near to the player because they want to give the player some freedom of movement. So they're standing very wide apart and really trying to move away from the players so as not to give away the position of the player as well. So well done to the refs and the referees who are officiating this weekend are the Asia refs as well as the combination of our Singapore Paintball Series referees. So there's also a cross cultural exchange between both set of referees' body so that they can learn from one another. And of course, at the end of the day, we want to have better refereeing over here in Asia, and so that teams from Australia, teams from Europe, and as well as all as far as USA can come over here to participate in game with a very competency body of referees officiating the game.
So it's pretty intense right now. It's one-on-one situation. KTM X-Bow player is pretty close to his.
Wow, so the Rascal player managed to take Peter Adam on the head. So well done to the player from Rascal. I can't really see who that player is from my angle, but well done to him for being able to clip off Peter. Peter was just almost about 5 meters away from the buzzer, so unfortunately he was unable to get with the player locking down the buzzer.
Game time 6 minutes 17 seconds, 6-1-7.
Oh, it's Ming. So it's Ming Hui from WTF, and he has a jersey of Rascal. So I'm not too sure if Ming Hui. He's playing for Rascal. Okay, so I'm behind times. I'm sorry. I didn't know that he's already a part of Rascal. I thought he is a guest. So well done to Ming Hui. Wow, that's a
1 minute.
That's a signature and validation for his position by winning that one-on-one for Rascal Malaysia. So well done to Ming Hui. So we are playing the second point now.
Put a piece of cardboard.
No, you didn't update the score. Wow.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds.
Sorry, having some issues with the home camera.
10
Seems to be
seconds.
heating up again with the heat. Right, so let's break off. Second point. Lots of time on the clock. 6 minutes. Both center W going down.
Oh my. Oh, sorry. Why are you looking at what I'm doing? Let's see who we got.
Alright, so both teams getting a player down. Everyone's still in the back bunkers. No one going forward. No one's in the snake.
I want to bring my Argento over for the webcast. Right. So I'm going away and I'll come back in the short while.
Alright, so we might have Mike DeGento from GI Sportz coming in to commentate for a bit. Alright, so both teams having a snake, and Rascal's snake is looking inwards onto the Dorito side, trying to pin them down and clip them off from the side as they try to focus down their tape. Now Rascals Malaysia really pounding on the bunker, not giving him a chance at all.
Towel.
Towel thrown by KTM Crossbow. Point goes to Rascal.
X-Bow.
Point
X-Bow.
approved. 2 minutes.
Julia X-Bow, not crossbow. X-Bow. You say crossbow. Alright, so tower is thrown, giving a point to KTM
The game
X-Bow.
score 2-0. Game time 3 minutes 46 seconds. 3-4-6. Players switch side.
Sorry, point to Rascals Malaysia, so it's 2-0.
One minute. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds.
Alright, so both teams breaking out. Rascals Malaysia losing a player. I think that's Fatai running out of the field. KTM X-Bow now pushing down the snake. So no one's gonna stop him because there's no snake track. Oh, the second snake behind him got shot out. Oh, I think he got clipped. Oh no, it could be the bunker. And being the last man on the field to hit the buzzer. Let's see whether he's clean.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to KTM X-Bow.
So KTM X-Bow will be able to pull a point back. Current score, Rascals 1, KTM X-Bow
2 minutes
1.
38 seconds. 2-3-8. Game score Rascal 2, KTM 1.
So still there's still time for KTM X-Bow to come back. It's 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Sorry, I need to check.
1 minute.
Okay lah, it's everywhere. So.
Thirty seconds. 20 seconds. Timeout.
Timeout taken by Roscoe.
So Roscoe's taking a timeout.
One minute.
Damn. So quick shout out to our official media. We have Winter
30
Fly
seconds.
from Above. We have King Ang Images, I4U Photography, Aero Sharks, Snake Runner Films. So
20
do check out all
seconds.
their Facebook pages for images and videos, photos and videos. Tag yourself, like it, share.
10 seconds.
Guns up! Guns up!
Alright, so Roscoe's player in the center W gets shot out. Oh, another player from the back walking out of the field. 3 players for Roscoe left. It's not going so well for the Roscoes, but it's an intense fight now. If KTM X-Bow is able to pull a point back, they'll be drawing at 2. For the time left on the clock is 2 minutes. So they gotta hit the buzzer quickly.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to KTM. Game score 2-2. Game time 1 minute 58 seconds. 158.
So well done KTM X-Bow being able to pull a point back. Drawing the game right now. Time on the clock is 1 minute and 58 seconds. So this last 1 minute and 58 seconds, both teams are gonna go all out to try to clinch this last point before the time runs out.
One minute.
What's the latest we can call a timeout? Anytime right up to?
But not 10 seconds, yeah?
30 seconds. Timeout.
Timeout taken by KTM X-Bow.
One minute.
Right, so 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go. Scores are tied at 2-0. Shit.
30 seconds.
I don't know. Who are you sneezing?
Twenty seconds. Ten seconds.
Guns up again! Guns up again!
Right. So KTM X-Bow seems to be going aggressive. Oh, but he loses their center W player. Roscoe's losing their center player as well. KTM X-Bow moving into their snake. There's no one on the snake on the Rascal's snake side to stop him from moving down. So he's gonna keep going, looking inward on the Dorito side to see whether he can clip any info off. Oh, and he got shot.
60 seconds.
1 minute left on the clock. Come on. Rascals now running into the snake, pushing all the way up. So I think that's Fat Chai actually. Fat Chai for Rascals. Trying to look for the KTM X-Bow guy.
He's on the outside, Snake.
20 seconds left on the clock. 20 seconds left. Someone gonna do anything. He's gotta run, he's gotta run. He's gotta go.
5 seconds.
Game over.
No points. Over 2 minutes.
Stand null and void. Game score 2-2. Game over.
So both teams not being able to.
We've come to the end of the Division 1 qualifying round. We'll go for a short break. Semi-finals for Division 1 and 2 will continue after the break. Thank you.
Alright, so that is the end of the Division 1 qualifying. Final score for Rascals and KTM X-Bow 2-all. Both teams were unable to clinch their last point to win that point.
We will now announce
So
the
it will be a
games
draw.
when we are ready. Please have a good break for now. Okay?
It's going to be interesting to see the finals there with both Med and Smokers and both Outlaws having very aggressive snake plays.
That's right.
You know, they really played that snake side well. I'm guessing that they both watched each other, and I think both teams kind of dropped the ball a bit, who they were playing against, and not paying enough attention to that snake side and really letting the snake player break open the games. So really looking forward to see how that one plays out in the finals. We're going to the D1 semifinals now.
1 minute.
Yes, this is the D1
So
semi-finals.
these are two teams that are out there right now.
It's between KTM X-Bow and Rascal Malaysia.
Okay.
So KTM X-Bow has been rolling past everyone.
I might give it to him to take over for a bit and get some water.
No
Here.
problem.
Kevo, take over for a bit. I'm going to get some water.
30 seconds.
Wow, so cool.
20 seconds.
Yo! Yo, bro!
10 seconds.
Okay, we have Kevo here. Kevin from Push in Malaysia. He's here with us in Singapore. So thank you for coming and dropping by to Singapore. It's always good to have you here.
Always my pleasure, man. One of the best places in Asia for paintball. Definitely don't miss it. So we got a G1 from Rascal Malaysia. Still 5 guys.
Whoa! Good trade-off.
Yep. There's 3 players alive from Rascal Malaysia.
So the whole entire back line of the KTM X-Bow are still alive. They're not dropping any bodies.
It's like they're holding a pretty defensive game plan.
Right, and over here in Rascal Malaysia, you can see a corner snake player moving up into snake 1 and looking across the whole entire side of the field. He's now looking into the tip side.
So they are both G2s. Oh, one more out. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty intensive of these guys, huh?
You see the center W guy locking down the Dorito side, not allowing anyone to move up. So he's the key player now, who is locking down the whole entire game.
And one more guy down for Rascal Malaysia. We left two for Rascal Malaysia. Holding pretty defensively.
I think he got a couple of shots on his leg. And you can see the referee waving him clean. And he pops out and shoot a W bunker, or is a trade-off?
Okay, left one guy. I think that's Aris from Rascal Malaysia, if I'm not wrong.
Yep, so there's Aris fighting for his life.
Oh, he got hit. So the first point goes to KTM X-Bow.
Towel.
Let's look at Peter Adam dancing in the field.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point goes to KTM.
So the weather is still good today.
Extremely good.
Looks like it's going to be a nice weather the whole time through for today.
7-9.
Fingers crossed.
So Kevin, you are representing Push Paintball.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Push.
We are considerably a new startup company, but we've been around for a couple of years. Just that it was in the production design stages. Obviously, the company is owned by Mr. Brian Bernini. Most of the people in the industry will probably know who he is.
Right.
He's one of the greatest designers of paintball products in the world, I would say. So yeah, we have pretty good line of products as well.
Right. I think everyone is waiting for the launch of the Unite goggles. Just give everyone a shout out. When roughly will everyone have a feel and touch and being able to wear them and enter the field?
Well, as you may, a lot of players or people might see on the social media and internet, we are actually putting out in stages.
Right.
We have to agree that it takes time to get a proper product out, especially goggles.
Right.
It's a proper protective equipment. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to just come out with a goggle and not making sure it works perfectly.
Definitely.
And on top of that, we have been perfecting the products, the material wise.
Definitely.
But we should see a full production going out sometime in June.
In June.
Right? But right now, you can already see like players and pro players and players across the world, like
wearing
goggles.
the goggle. Okay.
Even in your GI Cup right now, we have about various players wearing the Unite goggles.
That's good. So you brought a couple of samples here for the local players to try it on as well, right?
Yes, I did.
So when is the next event that you'll be going to?
I'll be heading down to the next event in Malaysia, the last event for Renegade.
Renegade,
in
okay.
Malacca, yeah.
So for those who want to try out a Unite goggle, go to Renegade Cup over the weekend.
Yep. Okay, here we go again. Oh. So they have both guys in the wall. All still alive. Oh, both traded in the wall.
Yep.
It's G1 for both sides.
That's the second time that Facha has gone to the center wall and get traded. So he needs to come back with a quick solution. If not, every time he goes out of the field, he gets traded off.
Oh, big move by KTM.
Right, so you can see Peter Adam climbing up the stake. He's now in stake 50. He's looking crossfield. I think he shot a player, asking the referee to check and validate. Yes, indeed, one player is shot and moving out of the field.
He got, yeah. Okay, one more guy in the wall again. So I believe there is 4 players alive for KTM X-Bow.
And 3
Yeah,
from the
3
Rascal
for
camp.
Rascal. Oh,
Now down to
there's
2.
2. There's a G3.
Aris just
Rascal.
got shot out. I think he's left with Aziz.
And they're up into the 60s for KTM
Both players
X-Bow.
are both players are forming a mini cross. There's Mark Daly coming down from the center W. Oh, so Mark got shot.
Oh, wow. What?
Wow.
Oh,
This
so,
guy's playing a good game, right? Look at
wow.
him.
Well done.
He's killing everyone. So that's Peter Adams.
Towel.
So
Foul
that's
by Rascal.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
2
Point
points
goes to KTM.
to KTM right now.
So KTM is taking the next point, which is even making it more difficult for Rascal to make a comeback.
5-2-3.
Scoreline is 2-0.
Players inside.
So players are switching sides now. So Kevin, tell us, are you still playing or you're not playing anymore?
Oh, I've been playing, man.
Oh, you've been playing?
Yeah,
Okay.
in fact, I've been playing for the past 1 year. I've been coming back and playing.
Wait, playing or staying behind the home bunker and just shooting? Really playing means diving, sliding, and doing all sorts.
I've been doing moves. I've been working.
Oh, you've been moved. You have
I've
moves.
been working. I've been making
Okay.
moves. Yeah.
So you're playing in a Renegade Cup or you're just going there?
I'll be representing. Obviously, we have a push booth there.
Oh,
I'll be playing. I've been playing with the Grumpy Cox actually.
Grumpy Cox, right?
Well, actually, right now we're fighting for the overall.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's good. That's good.
So,
And you guys are playing in Division 2?
Yeah, we're.
So I'll be meeting you. I'll be meeting you next week.
Alright.
Yeah. So for those guys who are out there watching in Malaysia, just want to do a shout out to Kusa for organizing the Renegade Cup in Malacca and Padang Palawan.
Yeah,
and
Dataran Palawan.
One of the best paintball field in Malaysia, I guess.
I would say it's open field.
It's
but
open
it's
field.
one of the nicest field in Malaysia.
Right.
It's not a specific paintball field, but we host a paintball events there.
Yeah.
But again, like you want to say a good, nice paintball field, I would say Red Dynasty. You gotta guys out there, come down here.
Thank you so
Check
much.
it out.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for the publicity. Mike, join us.
10 seconds.
Thank you. Alright, 10 seconds to the game. So now we have them switching sides. Oh, KTM is down with G1. Same with Rascal. It's 1 down each for both teams.
Rascal is still playing the same.
Big move.
And he's alive.
Oh, he's
Wow, look at him.
See. Oh, he got hit. Let's see if the ref will pull.
Yes.
Looks like the ref's pulling a penalty.
Yes.
Whoa. The ref pulled. Oh, that's a 2-for-1, I think.
Should be a 2-for-1.
Should be.
Yes, it's a 2-for-1. So two
there's
players are out.
1 guy left.
I think it's down to a 1-on-1.
Yeah. It's a 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you do a big move running down the center W. You took 2 players out at the same time. You know your teammates make it up for the two body loss. So it's down to a 1-on-1.
Oh, that's Pete again.
Yeah, speed again.
From KTM.
That's right.
And we've got. I think that's Moya. No. Let me see. Oh, no. Oh, that's G. The Rascal players in the Snake 1. And the KTM player is in the Snake back.
Oh, he's running inwards.
Just move up. He's moving back.
He's moving everywhere.
That's good, smart play. See, that's real paintball play. They have 3 minutes over on the clock. KTM still by 2. Still in the 1-on-1. Rascal player is still in Snake 1, whereas the KTM players move back into the Maya. Yeah, I think the KTM player is down pain as well. It's moving up. Snake 50s.
Shooting on the outside, the inside of the field. Squatting down, really calm. So as long as KTM X-Bow continue this way, he's going to run the time down.
Yep. They could run the time down and
yeah.
they could win the game.
And Raskau is bleeding as the time runs down.
Correct.
With no pains.
Yeah, no more pains.
It's in a shitty position.
Yep. You do not want to be caught in a situation one-on-one without pain and you have to chase the point.
So let's see where Peter is. This guy's sneaky, still standing higher up. Just wondering if the game will run down the whole entire clock.
So you can hear the coach talking to the players. And I believe both the players for both teams are down on pain. So now, according to the coach,
okay, you got to do some translation there. Go.
So according to the coach on the Rascal Malaysia, that the KTM player is left with one loader. Oh, he's up. Oh my God, that was a good shot.
I think he went to the wrong
KTM.
bunker. He thought he's on the other bunker. Right? He basically ran into his line of fire.
Yep.
Wow. So this guy is really sneaky.
2 minutes.
Let's look at how sneaky he is.
So that's 3-0. They've got 1 minute and 22 seconds.
Game time 1 minute 22 seconds. 1-2-2.
All right, I'm back. Mike Argento here from GI Sportz, hanging out with Kevo from Push Paintball. What's going on, Kevo?
What's up?
Always a pleasure to see you down here in Asia.
Definitely.
And thank you so much to Ben for throwing a world-class event this weekend.
Yeah.
It's really been great having us here, and thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you.
SPS 500, the best league going on in Singapore right now, and truly he's changing the way that paintball is in Asia, bringing in that 500 count gameplay style down here.
Yeah, opening up a new
New way
to players, making it affordable to players to play paintball.
Yeah, and you really got to give it to Ben and Jane. They've really grown paintball a lot in Singapore and turned it into something that they're lucky to bring it. I mean, we're lucky to have a venue like this that attracts players from around the world, and it's really nice. We're all a community. We're all a family, and it's a small industry, small community. So
yeah, agree.
Something that could bring us across and really enjoy ourselves. Make new friends.
All right. So
Ben.
We are gonna go into the games.
10 seconds.
We got a minute 22 seconds left here. KTM is up. Rasco's got to be able to put 3 points on the board here. They're going to need to do an aggressive breakout here, so watch for some moves.
Just auto 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, one guy from Rascal to the wall.
2 guys. Rasco has 2 guys at the wall, popping out the left and the right.
Wow.
KTM did drop a body,
Two
bodies. So Rasco's definitely doing the push they need here. It's just, is there enough time on the clock to pull it off? We're under a minute left now.
It's in the lockdown.
So, Rascal just tried to push across the center, getting chewed apart. They really got to, that's what they have to do now. Run into guns.
KTM's locking down the field, not letting anyone come up.
Almost at the 30-second mark here, so even if Rascal's able to get a point on the board here, I don't think it's going to be enough to get them through.
Oh, he got a hit. That's a penalty.
I think he just called a 2 for 1, and that should be the end for Rascal right here.
Yeah.
So right now we have KTM running down the field, shooting at nothing as there's no bodies left for Rascal alive, but they're just going to let the clock run out on this one.
Yeah, that's 11-10.
And that's it.
That's it.
And we will have KTM moving on, the first team moving on to the finals here.
For Division 1.
Division 1 at the GI Sportz Singapore Cup here.
Game finished.
Game over.
All right, so Mike, thanks for having me here.
Nice seeing you, Kevo.
short webcast, you know. I'll go around a little bit and I'll see you in a bit.
Kevo's got to do some wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your team. You guys have finally proven yourself to be the top placing team in Singapore. Well done,
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That was some excellent gameplay we saw out there to get it. So.
Players get ready, 2 minutes.
So the two teams for the D1 finals are heading out, getting ready to play. We got
KTM X-Bow.
KTM X-Bow and Nemesis
That's
from
right.
Malaysia.
So one of these team is going to fly to US, hopefully, to get a free entry into the event, which is the NXL World Cup in Florida.
1 minute.
And all paint will be covered.
And
so
all
let's
paints
see
will be
if they
covered.
can come and give a run to the money to the US team.
That's right. One of these team is going to walk away to be the champion.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds.
Seconds down.
10 seconds.
Nemesis drops a body going to snake off the break, gives a body advantage to KTM.
Look at Peter Adam playing the snake position, going to snake 2. Looking crossfield, putting his gun on the Dorito side of Nemesis.
Pete's been playing some solid paintball
that's
all
right.
weekend. He's been
Brilliant
playing
paintball.
excellent. Nemesis did manage to get a body into the snake corner to try and put some control on Pete that's sitting in the snake 50 here. He's shooting cross at the Dorito players, but they definitely have a better field position right now with hitting that snake 50 and one body advantage.
That's Arway watching the snake tape and putting his gun down the whole entire tape, trying to gain control.
KTM does have a body in that snake one as well, keeping an eye on Pete in the snake 50.
Come. So Peter Adams, who's shooting down in the snake 50, is gunning down at Arway, who's at the snake corner, and he is also putting the gun down on the entire snake tape. And Adam is backed by Nick, who's just right behind him, or Gerald. I think it's Gerald. So folks, if you are watching, it's finals between an Australian team as well as a team from Malaysia.
So one of the KTM players is now in the snake on, he just took a shot. No, we're in a 2-on-1 situation right now. Nemesis having one player in the Dorito 2, and then KTM having a player in Dorito 1 and in the center W.
Oh, it's Arif. And Arif got shot.
So Nemesis did drop that last body, giving KTM that first point.
Let's wait for the confirmation for the ref.
Yeah.
So point has been approved. 1-0
KTM X-Bow.
to KTM X-Bow. So it's always amazing to see teams from different countries coming together to play, and especially in an international event like this, it's always good to have the top tier teams from each country to come down and really fight and to see who's the best in Asia.
Yep. The best thing about it, though, is no matter where they come from, there's solid teams coming from everywhere.
Very solid teams.
They're all able to give a solid run for their money.
That's
We've
right.
seen a lot of close games
That's
going
right.
down to the last
That's
minute.
right.
A couple of overtime points. So it just goes to show that you got some solid gameplay in paintball all around the world.
Right. Very solid gameplay. I think that one thing that's probably disadvantage to the Asia teams is probably the weather. It's hot and humid, and you know, training has to be done in a very short span of time. Play and quickly get out of the field. If not, you can burn and you can melt in the field.
I think that will give the team that wins this event a good advantage going into NXL World Cup, as it's hot there, but not as hot as this. So I think they'll be used to it. Whereas teams coming from different areas around the world making their way to World Cup, some playing in heat like Florida, they're just not used to it.
20 seconds.
That's right. The weather is killer.
Weather is killer. Lots of water.
10 seconds.
If KTM could keep the power here. So both Nemesis and KTM have a player in the Snake 1. The Snake 1 player is getting a little bit of help from the God player on KTM, whereas Nemesis made a bump into Snake 2.
All 5 players are still alive on the Nemesis camp, so they are really taking it easy, trying to stay alive and slowly killing off the players from KTM and really taking their time and not rushing into it.
Yeah.
They just want to get a confirmed win.
KTM's dropped 2 buddies where every time a body drops, Nemesis keeps moving up. They're all the way in the Snake 50 now.
And with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game, there's a lot of game time to play.
Yeah. Nemesis might have just pinched out that player in the Dorito 1. No, he didn't.
5 versus 3.
Nemesis Snake 50 players putting a lot of paint on the Snake 2, trying to see if he can pinch down. It looks like there's only a Snake 2 and a God left for KTM.
Oh, that guy's going to take a beating.
And Nemesis ran down and shot out the last 2 remaining Snake players.
So I think
Nemesis is going to get back
taking the
that
point. Let's wait for the confirmation from the referees. So that's Junaidi. The point has been approved.
Point goes to
So 1-1 to KTM X-Bow and Nemesis Legion. So they came back
Game score
and fought a
1-1.
point, and the game is tied at 1-1.
4 minutes 35 seconds for
Plenty of time on the clock
35.
here. So.
Players switch side.
There's only 4 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. So we are 4 minutes and 35 seconds away from the end of the event.
Yeah, from naming a champion.
That's a big relief for me.
Yeah, shout out to Ben and Jane for all the hard work they did putting this on.
Thank you
they've
so
done
much.
a wonderful job, and you guys continue to do a good job with international events and with your SPS 500 series. So, good job for everything that you've done for Asia Paintball and specifically paintball in Singapore.
Thank you for the
We
kind
owe
words.
it all to you.
Thank you for the kind words, and also thank you to you for flying all the way here to give us a strong support. To mingle with the team, and of course to let more people know about the GI brand.
Yep.
And it's really a big step for us as well over here in Asia.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having me. I look forward every time. Made many friends down here and look forward to see you guys all the time. So, Nemesis is making their way out as KTM has some players already standing at the box, ready to go.
Seconds.
1-1. No team want to give up anything now. Every second matters.
20 seconds.
I just want to do a shout out to Dominic Fu as well, my media team, who has been very hardworking in putting up these live webcasts. If not for Dominic, we know we will not have this webcast.
Thank you, Dominic. We appreciate everything.
So Nazim is shut out, walking out the field.
KTM as a player up at the center W, shooting out on the Dorito side. Puts him as the most advanced player on the field right now. Looks like both teams have all 5 bodies alive.
Yeah, nobody wants to throw the game right now, so both teams are playing really conservatively.
KTM is also making their way into the Snake 2.
Right, big move by Nate.
Yeah, making his way into the Snake 50. So we got a Snake 50 for KTM and a 50W shooting out on the Dorito side. Also making their way into the Dorito 1. Ref's running in to go and take a look at the 50. No, he's good. Still 5 bodies alive for both teams. So the Nemesis 50 Snake player was able to shoot a guy out of the back temple.
So just look at the battle between the two Snake corner.
KTM player in the Snake 50 is looking for bodies to shoot at, but he's keeping his communication, letting his players out there know on the team exactly what he sees. He's looking like he wants to make a bump up to their 50, but he does know that his Snake corner and their Snake corner are in a battle.
On his foot! On his foot! Get him out of there! Have you on his fucking foot?
Snake 50 player super excited here.
Yeah, he's super
calling out
excited.
every shot he gets. They're really he's in a strong position right now.
The center bunker guy is looking at him and really not giving up. He doesn't really have a very good angle on him as well. He needs some support fire coming from the back, and fortunately for him, there's someone in the center W. They just got to be talking to one another. He's out of the field as the ref runs in and calls him out of the field. We're on the clock. Okay, we'll throw it.
KTM taking that point and going
One
up
point to KTM X-Bow.
with just under 2 minutes left.
Game score KTM 2 and Jacko 1. Game time 1 minute 59 seconds, 1:59.
The Snake player from KTM was running down the field shooting people, yelling, calling them out.
Yes. Stop shooting! Run the clock now! There, the towel is thrown. It's like stating the obvious.
Could hear the players from both pits
talking about strategy and how to counter one another.
Yeah, it sounds like the Nemesis team is saying go, 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 and the KTM team is saying stay, stay, stay.
Yeah, so let's not forget that Nemesis is one of the powerhouse team in Malaysia, and not only in Malaysia but in Asia.
Yeah.
So I'm sure these guys have something up their sleeves, and it's just a matter of trying to pull it off. And of course, anything can happen in paintball, right?
Oh yeah, and they will definitely not be given up without a fight. We've seen them play solid paintball all weekend here. They worked their way to this finals and definitely deserve to be in this position. As does KTM. KTM has played some excellent.
A very excellent game. And they haven't lost a single game yet.
No, so no, both teams have definitely worked their way up here.
Wow, just look at the support coming in from the coach 10.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, minute 59 seconds left on the clock.
20 seconds.
You expect to see an aggressive play by Nemesis here.
So both teams are set up at the starting frame with a minute and 59 seconds left in the game.
Nemesis, KTM still doing a somewhat aggressive breakout by sending a body up to the center.
I believe they have been doing the same thing the whole entire weekend. Let's watch for it. Well, one referee running across the field, checking a player.
Getting 1-for-1 penalty as the back center, as the Dorito player got shot off the break and continued playing.
Yeah, so there's a 1-for-1.
So we have a 5-on-3.
2 minutes.
Point goes to Enel Jacko. Game score 2-2. Game time 1
So we're still
minute,
good?
4 seconds, 1-0-4.
Yep, so okay, we're still good. Sorry for the technical glitch.
For a second.
I take back my thank you.
One minute.
2-1. 3-1, 3-1.
Game time remaining 1 minute 4 seconds, 1-0-4.
Isn't it 2-2? Yeah, 2-2.
But this is not receiving, right? It's funny, right?
30 seconds.
You go to the side and then check. Okay. All right. So I hope we are still live.
20 seconds.
If you are still watching us live, please do a shout out to us. So if not, then the game is at 2-2 with a minute left to play between both teams.
10 seconds.
KTM X-Bow as well as Nemesis Legion, Draco Vexus.
Neither of these teams are going to want to go in overtime, so here we go. Last minute left.
60 seconds.
1 minute, 1 minute.
KTM doing a very aggressive breakout, sending 2 bodies to the W, but Nemesis lost a body running to that Dorito corner, so that gives them a body advantage. We have 2 bodies for KTM sitting at the center W. We have 2 bodies in the Snake. One of the Snake bodies from KTM just got shot, but we still have a body in Snake too. Nemesis is the back corner bunker. So I think we got a 4-on-3 body advantage right now for Nemesis. Ooh, we have 2 bodies left for Nemesis. One is sitting at, we got 1 but we got.
Okay.
KTM has no bodies left on the Nemesis, so let's see if KTM could get to the buzzer in time. 19 seconds left. KTM hit the buzzer. Yes. Let's see if we have an accepted point. If we do.
That's right. There was a penalty, so someone got shot, and there was a 1-for-1. A player play on.
And that is an accepted point for KTM.
Point approved. 2 minutes.
Point has been approved.
With
So it's
18
3-2.
seconds left on the clock. We'll need to see an extremely aggressive play from Nemesis.
Game score KTM X-Bow.
It can be done.
Can be done.
And
It
Yes,
definitely can be done.
With a little bit of luck, it can be done.
A little bit of luck and some fast runners with the gunner.
I'm not too sure. I'm not sure about the fast runners though, but with a little bit of luck, yes, I'm sure they can.
What
pull
I
it
would
off.
suggest is 4 buddies running and gunning and one guy out there with a gun, no paint and no pods. Just running directly for that box.
It's funny because with 18 seconds, they're still carrying a lot of pods with them.
Yes. Yes, that I definitely think that they should all be out there with no pods.
Yeah,
And just a full hopper.
they should jettison and throw everything off.
1 minute.
Let's see, is that, yeah, they're all still running out there with 4, 5, 6 pods each.
So the game would have lasted longer if not for the penalty committed by the Nemesis Legion player. He got shot, and I think he came a little bit too late to exit the field, and therefore another player was pulled off the field. So in the finals, you try to minimize the mistakes that you can make from a normal game, and of course penalties are no-no, especially when you're in the finals.
Timeout.
Oh, who's that from?
That one taken by KTM X-Bow.
So KTM trying to take advantage and of Nemesis being ready to do an aggressive play here. Nemesis players are staying at their bunker. They're not coming back, not making a
1
plan.
minute.
I'm sure they have a plan. I'm sure their plan
I'm
consists of running with 5 guns up, shooting across the field.
And we are going to show you the full view of the field, so you can see the action as both players are. One will be aggressively defending, the other one will be running like hell, and it'll be exciting to watch.
I think we can expect to see a lot of people getting shot in this point.
I'm sure. There'll be confusion in the last 18 seconds.
Yep.
30 seconds.
Shout out to our refs who are about to get shot a lot.
20 seconds.
We are 18 seconds away from getting a free entry to the NXL World Cup with free paints. Proudly sponsored by GI Sportz.
And naming a champion of the GI Sportz Singapore Cup out here at the Red Dynasty Paintball Park in Singapore. There we go. We got. I expected to see a little bit more aggression out of Nemesis on that breakout. I mean, they're trying. They're running across. I think it might be a little too little effort, too late.
Game finish.
Over.
So the game is over with game time over.
As long as there's no major
no more game
penalties on
time.
the KTM side.
No, there's no major penalty. Hang on, let's hear it from the ref.
Let's make it official.
Why are they walking out of the field? Why are the players walking out of the field?
Set now and void.
What is that?
So set now and void, that means no points are awarded.
Okay. And with the point advantage, just waiting for her to make it official here.
That's right.
Game over.
So game over. Congratulations to KTM X-Bow from Australia from taking the champion title in the GI Sportz Singapore Cup 2017. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. Powerhouses all weekend.
That's right.
Definitely showed up and planned on winning this event.
That's
and,
right.
They played amazing the whole time. So congratulations to KTM.
It was a clear win.
Yeah,
And,
looking forward to seeing you
right.
guys out at World Cup in October, in November. So
That's right. That's right.
congratulations to both teams, and
KTM.
congratulations to Nemesis. I mean, you guys played amazing all weekend. Put all your heart into it. So congratulations to both teams and
To
all
both teams.
teams that participated in the GI Sportz Singapore Cup.
So the players are entering the field to thank the referees for a good weekend of effort. Just want to say thank you so much to Mr. Mike Argento.
You the man, Ben. Thank you so much, and thank you all.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
It has been a too long Saturday and
We have in Division 1 champion of the GI Sportz Singapore 2017 KTM X-Bow. Congratulations to KTM X-Bow for taking the champion spot, which promises a lot of goodies. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather.
Thank you, weather. It's so muggy. That makes me lose weight. Yeah, Ellen too. Thank you to everybody. Hey! Thank you to everybody who turned up and played this weekend, Division 4 through to 1. This wouldn't happen without any of you guys who turned up and played. Vincey, thank you very much for running this. We'd like to thank the Waxers, third grade final. Asia 1 for helping us out the pitch, very much appreciated, same as Floor. Benny, who owns the tournament? No, I don't do that. Jane, our sponsors KTM, Di, our wives and families back home. Without you guys getting us here, wouldn't have happened at all. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day! GI Sportz, and if I've missed anyone, Empire, and whoever else in Doi position.
Well, guys, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that you don't even know. We'd like to thank them as well.
But thank you, everyone. We greatly appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you all next round. Congratulations, guys. And I didn't get nothing.
Congratulations to KTM X-Bow from Australia! Alright guys, and don't go yet, we have one more very important award. One more very important award.